Hey, what's up guys, it's Keto from Brick LSR here, and today I'm gonna show you something that I haven't shown you but really wanted to show you for so long, my Lego Osgiliath 2.0. And I know it's not, it's really, sort of like a, undermining Far Cry from the, from the thumbnail, but guys, come on, you've gotta admit that I did my best here. It no longer looks like a trashy pile of bricks. And wait,
Peregrine Took, what are you doing here? This is no place for a hobbit. Get out of here, you fool of a took.
anyway, now that Pippin has been dealt with, let's go ahead and look at the first part of Osgiliath. Okay, so we're going over here to the main wall. As you can see, we have Boromir. Unfortunately, I lost his cape. And a custom Gondorian captain that I like to call Borrego. Yeah, I know Borrego is the name of Aragorn's horse, but in the book it was actually Hasselfell. So I decided to take the name Borrego and add it to give it to this Gondorian official. So you might be wondering why I have this lance here. It's basically for pushing down orc ladders that, mount here. And we have this torch, and now going to the bottom, you can see we have this pathway here leading to this secondary entrance to Osgiliath, and you can see there are 3 Gondorian knights defending it, 2 without armor and 1 with armor. Actually, it's already custom because its original body, man, why isn't it clearing up? Its original body, the hand cracked off, so I had to make another one. At least the sword, the shield, the armor, and the head were preserved. But yeah, unfortunately, I had to make another one because the original one. Well, why should I say it one more time? Bruh. Moving on to the tower, you can see the tower has 2 levels, and the top level is accessed by a ladder at the side of the main wall, and there is an armored archer in there, and on top of the tower there's a small flag, and behind the tower we have a little shield. I don't know why that shield is there. You can't see it right now, but it's fixed to the wall by a clip, and there, I clipped it back on. Here's what the tower looks like from behind. Now we're going to the river section and the stuff above the river. We can see we have a small bridge leading from this part to this part of Osgiliath. We have a non-armored archer at the top of the bridge who will shoot any orcs that are going to cross the river and get to these spearmen over here. Now, this is basically the part where the river is still shallow, but then as it gets here, it gets kind of deep, and I like to imagine that it turns and flows under this bridge. So yeah, anyway, we have two Karuit Gondorian knights. Actually, the majority of them are Karuit, or let's say, yeah, the majority. And at the back is a custom Gondorian knight. And yeah, his helmet isn't like the others. It has a movable, man, I forgot the term. Anyway, now I'll have to pause because the orcs are here, and they have brought with them their ladders. And when they bring out their ladders, the first place they will see is this very exposed place here where they can put their ladders on. So basically, they place their ladders, and then the orcs will climb up. There. Oh, trying to balance it properly. I think I'll flip it around. So there, we have some orcs climbing this fireman ladder, because, well, unfortunately that's the only ladder I've got. And besides, Lego didn't make any specific orc ladders. So, and I also didn't want to make any of my custom ladders. And so the orcs are climbing up this part, and this Gondorian spearman, this one over here, he's particularly happy to be the last face that the orcs see, because if you pull this like Lego axle here, it will release this platform and send the orcs toppling down. Although unfortunately they're not dead. The ladder should have fell like what we saw in Helm's Deep, where they would get pushed and then it will fall backwards and squish the orcs on the ladder. But it always falls like that. So yeah. Anyway, if you're wondering, this basically meant to be the remains of a tower that got destroyed in the previous Osgiliath conflicts. So anyway, moving on. Now here we have the second main wall, and as you can see, we have Gondorian Ranger. He's my favorite of the custom Gondorians, and we have an armored archer, and we have another Gondorian Ranger here. So you can see he's the hooded type, the one you can see in Ithilien. And they are guarding this entrance. Well, not necessarily guarding an entrance, because as you can see, I have this barricade here, this makeshift barricade, temporary, so that this entrance here, which I have not added a gate, so this entrance can be temporarily protected. And they'll be shooting the orcs who are trying to bring this ballista. Hang on. So this ballista's mechanism is basically inspired by the one that I saw in the Battle of the Five Armies, the Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies set. So the mechanism is basically the same. You spin this gear here, and it will push this lever, pushing these two arrows. Yeah, I know it's not really canonical to book and movie, but I just find it cool. So basically, you run this gear very fast, and yeah, it will shoot at a considerable distance. But of course, they really don't do anything at all. So what the orcs usually do is that they bring in the drippy troll, or maybe they'll send in the venom troll first, so they can save the larger troll for other times. So whatever troll, they'll probably try to break this, and then when the barricade is broken, then the orcs will just start pouring through. Yeah, you know what I mean. I actually even have this orc boss that's riding on this warg. Yeah, really cool. I just don't have a name for it yet. Whoever's watching this, I want you might probably have heard of the game Shadow of Mordor, where this guy named Talion is resurrected after being killed by some orcs, and teams up with Celebrimbor, the spirit of a dead smith elf, to take revenge on the orcs that killed him. Now I know it's not canonical, but why I'm mentioning it is because they have a lot of nice orc names. So yeah, so I'll name one of this orc boss after one of the orc chieftains. So yeah, probably either him and the other orcs will start pouring in. But what they'll realize after that is that none of the trolls can get through, and so they have to make another entrance. And besides, the orcs want to do some more damage. So this is where I get to this part of Osgiliath. So it cannot be seen from outside, but inside you'll notice that there is this weird mechanism here. There, you can see it, and that mechanism actually makes the wall explode. So like the one in Helm's Deep. So they bring the drippy cave troll over, and he's gonna bang on this wall, assuming that the archers won't shoot at him. So he's gonna keep banging until we'll push a lever, and well, that didn't happen the way I was expecting it to be. Maybe you should distance the troll a bit. So if you can see from behind, you can see that part of the mechanism, there is this lever here, and if you press down the lever, yeah, it's alright. Like, although that was pretty boring explosion, but you know, you can see my point, and that's where the troll can come in and do some damage. Plot armor moment. Ow, you fell on my face. So guys, if you enjoyed this Lego Osgiliath 2.0, please like, subscribe, and comment down below on your thoughts on this mock. Thanks, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.